different function examples, right? We can think of many different function examples. Let me write some examples here. So say one function is profit. Profit is a function of quantity sales. Okay, so that means how much you will sell, your profit depends on that. Say I'm writing electricity bill is a function of units used. Okay, this is another example. Say I'm saying grade is a function of hour studied. Okay, so another example may be demand is a function of uh, price. Okay, unit price of a product. Say there may be other example like production cost is a function of the labor hour. Okay, so there may be many different examples like this, and sometimes we actually want the maximum value of the function. So if you think about maxima or minima, then the question will come, maximum value of what or minimum value of what? And of course it is about function. It is about function. So if we think about say for example the first one, that means the profit is a function of quantity sales. In that case, what you will want, I mean every people will think, okay, I want to maximize the profit. That means we actually look for the maximum value of profit, isn't it? So this the maximum value of the function. So if you think about the second example, then what you will say? Will you look for the maximum electricity bill? No. Everyone will say, no, sir, we want the minimum electricity bill, right? So this is the second example, and electricity bill is the function, and we want the minimum value of the electricity bill. So if you think about grade, then you will say, sir, I want the maximum grade possible. If you think about the demand, then you will say, I want the maximum demand. Okay. If you think about production cost, then you will say, no, I want the minimum production cost. You understand my point? So based on the function, sometimes we want the maximum and sometimes we want minimum. So if the function is known to us, if we know the function, then we can find out the maximum value of the function or minimum value of the function. This is possible by doing differentiation. So this is the topic of today. Is that okay? Do you understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anyone has any question? Anyone has any question?
So if we don't know the function, then what will be happen?
Yes, so that is a good question. So
Yes,
if we
sir.
do not know, the function, I mean, I'm saying here, grade is a function of hour studied. So how many hours you should study so that your grade will be maximum? It is possible, but possible when? Only when you know the function. That is, you are saying, okay, grade is my g, and this is a function of h. H means hour of the study, and you know this is actually blah blah blah. So if it is known to you, In that case, you can apply the differentiation here, and you can calculate, okay, how many hours we should study so that my grade will be highest. But if you do not know the function, then it's not possible to calculate. So this is the reality. Yes, it is true. But for now, I am not giving you the function for profit. I am not giving you the function for production cost. I am not giving you the function for, say, grade. So I am just trying to make you understand what this is, and I'm showing if the function is known, then how can you calculate. So this is my capacity. This is all I can do. You understand my point? Actually, in real life,
Yes,
it
sir.
is not so easy. It is not so easy so that you can make the function so easily. Everyone will understand, okay, how many, I mean, quantity sales should be there so that the profit will be maximum. No, it is not so simple in the real life, because there are many other things. The function is not only of one independent variable. This is the independent variable, quantity sales. So it is not only one independent variable, so that you can depend on only this. Similarly, about grade also, grade is not only the function on one independent variable, that is hourly studied. Maybe there are other independent variables, okay, hourly studied, and your health condition, okay, and your brain capacity, okay, how intelligent you are, and your I mean, condition in your family, okay, and blah 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 blah. So there are many other factors maybe uh, related with this. So our equation is not so easy. Actually, we are learning all this. Uh, I mean, taking the reality that the function is known to us. Now, how we can use differentiation to find the maximum value of the function or minimum value of the function. That's it. Okay. So this is my situation, the
Okay, sir.
scenario, and now let me explain how we do this. So is it okay? Everyone is ready to know that?
Yes, sir.
Now I am showing you uh, working steps, okay, for finding maxima or minima of a function. So I'm just writing the steps here. You copy all these. This is important. You will follow the steps. Okay. So step number one, what you will do. Step number one, okay, let me just type, that will be better. So step number one, it will be find the first derivative, that is dy dx. Okay, find the dy dx. This will be your step number one, first thing, okay, of the function given. So after doing this, you will do the next step, and that is the find x value from dy dx equal to 0. So this is the second thing you will do. Step number 3, it will be find d2y d2y dx2. Okay? Uh, so that is the third step. So it is d2. It is d2 means the power. Okay.
The second
Second
derivative.
derivative, exactly. So d2 means the power. So it is actually the power should be written a little upward. Okay, you understand maybe, right? Okay, then I will make it later. Okay. So this is step number 3. Just find the second derivative. Step number 4 will be put the x value or values. Who knows, maybe you may have more than one x value. So you will put all the x values, okay, on second derivative, so that, okay, uh, to know the nature of optimum value. So what is the nature? The nature means it will be maybe maximum, maybe minimum, right? So it depends on, okay, I'm writing this, just wait. So what is the nature? I am writing here within a bracket. That means if you find a negative answer, that will be maximum. That will be maximum or maxima. Okay. Or if you find positive value, that will mean that the nature of the optimum value will be minima. So this is the decision. You will check for this decision. You will check for this decision, and then you move to the next step. So next step is step number 5. So step number 5 will be calculate the uh, maximum or minimum, okay, from the function given with x value. Okay, I can write corresponding x value, so it will be more meaningful. So this actually the step number 5. So we follow all these steps one by one to find out the maximum value of the function or minimum value of the function. And how you can do this, I will show one problem, so it will be clear to you. It is not a big deal. Just copy everything what I have written here. I will show you how to use, so that will not be a problem. You have copied already?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Good. So it is d2y dx2. I am just making it clear. So let me now erase this and then do some example problem. So anyone has any question? Okay, so let us continue with a problem here. So my question is, I'm giving you a question. It is find maxima and minima of the function y equal to uh, x cube, y equal to x cube. Okay, I will give cube later, and then minus, then 7 by 2x, and no, x square. Okay, and then plus 2x. Okay, oh sorry, plus 2x and then plus 15. Okay, so this is the question given, and I want you to find the maxima and minima. So this is the question. So let me complete the question. It is x cube and 7 by 2 x square and 2x and 25. Is it okay? Question is okay?
Yes, sir.
So what about this function? Is it about grade or is it about profit or demand? We do not know. Just we are taking one example. So at first we will do the differentiation. So you will find actually dy dx. So dy dx, that means you will do the ddx of given equation. So ddx, and then it is x cube and then minus 7 by 2 x square and then plus 2x and then plus 15. So this is the question given, and I'm not going to show you step by step because it is a very simple thing everyone should know. So what will be the answer? ddx of x cube.
3x square.
3x cube.
Okay. Okay, so I'm writing 3x square and then
Plus
So
and
7
then
7 by
what?
minus
then
3.
sir
7x.
Yes.
7 by
7x.
3.
Minus 3.
7 by
7x.
2 into 2x. So
7
it is
Only
7
7x.
There 7x
7x.
minus 2x plus 2.
Oh, no.
Okay.
plus
And then
2.
plus 2
Then 2 plus 2.
and plus
okay,
2
so
and
everyone is
Zero.
okay with this? Okay, so this is the first step. This is the first step we have done. This is the step number 1. Okay, now we will continue. What is the second step? Second step is find x value from ddx of y equal to 0. So you will write like we know that is whatever you want to find, whatever means maxima or minima for extreme values, for any optimum values, we know the ddx of y will be 0. This is the rule. Okay, so why it should be 0? So that question I am not explaining today. So if it is possible, then I will show it to you tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just saying, okay, for maxima or minima, whatever we want, for maxima or minima, we already know that ddx of y will be 0. So you can write, okay, we know for maxima or minima, ddx of y equal to 0. So you write it like that. So everyone will understand, oh, okay, you know the rule. So this is the theory. Okay, so here in this example, what is the ddx of y? We already know what is ddx of y. So that will be 3x square and minus 7x and then plus 2 equal to 0. Now you will find out the x value from this equation. So what will be the x value from this equation? You do the middle term factorization. So I'm not showing the middle term factorization in detail because I think you already know. So what will be the factors here? If you do the middle term factorization, so what will be the factors?
So 3x minus 1 and
Okay.
x minus 2.
So is that okay? Everyone understands this?
Yes, sir.
So after doing middle term factorization, you will get this answer. I am not showing every line, just I am writing this thing. So you find out x value from here. So what will be the x values?
2.
Yes.
2 1 by 3.
Yes. So one x value is 2, one x value is 1 by 3. So there are two x values. Okay. Now this is your step number 2. So step number 2 is done. Fine. Now you move to the third step. So what is the third step? You do the differentiation again. So it will be d2y dx2. That means ddx of the previous derivative, ddx of the previous answer. So what is the previous answer? 3x square minus 7x and then plus 2. So you just write it and then find out the uh, answer here. Again, I am not going to show the details because you already know. So what will be the answer?
6x minus 7.
Correct. So 6x minus 7. If anyone has any problem to understand this, let me know. Anyone has any problem with this?
No, sir.
Okay, so it should not be, but anyway, if you still are not sure with this type of thing, because this is a very simple, basic type of differentiation. So everyone should be very clear about this. So this is the second derivative. Now we will move to the next step. So what is the next step? You will put the x value here in the second derivative to understand the nature of the extreme value. So I told you the extreme value is maximum or minimum, both. So what is in this case? Is it maximum or is it minimum? That will be decided by putting the x value into the second derivative. So you will do it one by one. So you will do it one by one, like if you take x equals to 2, so you will write when x equals to 2, so we get d2y dx2. That means the second derivative value. So it will be, just you put this value here, 6x minus 7. So it will be 6 into 2 and minus 7. So it is 12 minus 7, so it is 5. So 5 means this is a positive
This
uh,
is the minimum.
value. So positive value means minimum. Yes, correct. So you are decided, you are sure that it will be minima. You can write minimum. If you write minimum, that will be also all right, no problem. Or in calculus, in differentiation, it is commonly used minima. Minima means plural. Okay, anyway, so this is actually not plural, this is only one minima. So but the conventionally it is always written maxima minima, like that. So this is your next step, and it is done with x equals to 2 only, and you can move to the next step because you will find out the minimum value now. Okay, so last two steps are combined together. So you will do y mean. Y mean means value of the function, which is the minimum value of the function. So y mean equal to the x value will be put into the original equation. So you put this x value into the original equation, that is y equal to x cube minus 7 by 2x square, and then 2x, then 15. So that original equation will give you the value of the function. Okay, so do not get confused or do not just miscalculate. So put this value into the original function, that will be 2 cube and then minus 7 by 2 into 2 square, and then plus 2 into 2, and then plus 15. So it will be, what will be the answer? You can calculate.
Son 9.
9, 2 cube is 8,
Maybe 2 cube is
10.
8, then
13.
and this is
11 by
14.
2 into
Sir,
minus
13.
14 plus 4.
And 4,
13.
13 and also. So you missed out 2x. So it is 13. So this is the minimum value of the function, and it is possible when x equals to 2. So what is my x? What is the independent variable? I do not know. What is the dependent variable y? I do not know. What is the function? We do not know actually. Okay, so whatever the function, if x equals to 2, then there will be minimum value, and the minimum value will be 13. So this is the thing we have got here. So after doing this, you repeat this calculation for x equals to 3 also. So you repeat this calculation for x equals to 3 means you again put the x equals to 3, sorry, 1 by 3. X
Yes,
equals
sir.
to 1
One
by,
by
yes, so x equals to 1 by 3, you will put this into the second derivative, and then you will know is it maxima or minima. Okay,
Sir,
so
that
second
Sir,
should
it's
be
derivative,
maxima, sir.
minus
yes,
1 by
sir.
3.
That is
-5, sir.
minus
The
five.
result of
That's max.
-5.
Minus 1
okay.
by 3.
So okay, so you will calculate this again, d2y dx2, that is the second derivative, is actually 6x minus 7. So you will write 6 into 1 by 3 uh, minus 7, so it is minus 5, so it is negative answer. And if it is negative, then it will be maximum. So you will write like that. So this is your decision, you have got the decision. Okay, it will be maximum. Now you will find out the maximum value. So maximum value will come from the original given function. Okay, many people make
Sir,
this mistake. Okay, yes.
sir, the value should be minus 1 by 3. Then why did you wrote 1 by 3?
Why minus 1 by 3? Because 3x minus 1 is the factor. So 3x minus 1, that means 3x equal to 1, then x equals to 1 by 3.
Oh, sir, yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, that should be 1 by 3.
So
Correct.
you will put this 1 by 3 value into the original function. Many people make this mistake. They put it in first derivative or second derivative. Okay, so that is not correct. Okay, and you cannot make any answer with the minus 5 or 5 thing. Okay, so this minus 5 will be used only to know the sign, plus or minus, that's it. This minus 5 or this plus 5 will not be used anywhere. Okay, people make mistake. Okay, you put this minus 5. No, no, that is not the thing. It is not minus 5. You will put that 1 by 3, that is the x value. Every time you will put the x value, and then finally you will get the answer. So what will be the answer in this case? You can do the calculation. So it is 1 by 27, and it is 7 by 18. Okay, and 2 by 3 and 15. So
So it's probably 14.54.
no,
Probably.
maybe 15 point something.
Yes, sir.
15.31.
Yes, 15.31 possibly correct. Yes.
Yes, sir. Probably I did some thing
Yeah.
with the
So
calculator.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no problem. So now you get the answer 15.31. This is the maximum value of y, and this maximum value of y will come if you consider x equals to 1 by 3. So that is the concept, the understanding. So let me just go back again. Any function can be given. In this function, there may be sin x, cos x, e to the power x, or whatever. The rule is you will do first derivative, and then you will put first derivative as 0, and then you find out the x value. X value may be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. For every x value, there will be a maxima or minima. If there are more x values, there will be more maxima, more minima. And then third step will be, you will find out the second derivative. So you will put the x value here. So how many x value does not matter. If you have 2, 3, 4, 5 x value, you will put every one by one, and then you will understand what is the nature of the extremum value. So for one x value may be minima, for another x value may be maxima, for another x value may be another minima, another maxima, like that. And then if you want to find out the maxima minima value, so you will put the x value into the original function. So your final answer will come. That is the final minima value of the function or maxima value of the function. So in one equation, if there are 3, 4, 5, 6 x value, then there will be 2, 3 minima, 2, 3 maxima. So more than one minimum value possible and more than one maximum value possible. That is why it is called maxima, the plural word, and minima, that is the plural word. So this is the understanding of today's class. This is what I wanted to tell you. Any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
স্যার অনেক সময় তো এক্স এর মান প্লাস মাইনাস দুইটাই হয়, ধরেন যে আমরা যখন কোনো রুট তুলে যাই ওই সময় যখন
Of
এক্স
course.
এর মানটা প্লাস মাইনাস দুইটাই হয়, তো তো ওই সময় যখন আমরা প্লাস মাইনাস মানে একটা মান ধরেন যে তিনটা আছে, এখানে যেমন এক্স ইকুয়াল টু আছে, এক্স ইকুয়াল এখানে প্লাস মাইনাস টু হলো, তখন আমাদের কি মানে এক্স ইকুয়াল টু প্লাস একবার নিয়ে করতে হবে, তারপর আবার এক্স ইকুয়াল টু মাইনাস নিয়ে করতে হবে, তারপর আবার বাকি দুইটা করতে হবে
Yes,
নাকি?
yes, exactly.
অনেকগুলো আর কি।
Exactly. So if you have root over 4, that will be plus 2 and minus 2. So you take plus 2 and also you will take minus 2, 2 times. So for plus 2, there will be something, maybe maxima, maybe minima. And for minus 2, there will be something, maybe maxima, maybe minima. So another trick is there. If in one question, if there are two x values, then two maxima will never come. Two minima will never come. There will be always alternate. There will be always alternate. That means one will be maxima, so you are sure that the other will be minima. So if you have 4 x values, okay, so there will be 2 maxima, 2 minima. Okay. If you have 5 x values, then there will be 2 maxima, 3 minima, or 2 minima, 3 maxima.
Yes, sir.
Alternative. If the first one is max, then second one will be mean. Again max and again mean, like that. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a written exam after 5 minutes, sir. Can I read, sir?
Yes, you can. Okay, no problem. So any other question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
তাহলে আমাদের এটার অ্যানসারটা হবে
good.
জাস্ট
So-
আমরা যে ওয়াই মিনিমাম, স্যার আমাদের এটার অ্যানসারটা তাহলে অ্যাকচুয়ালি হচ্ছে ওয়াই মিনিমাম ইকুয়াল 13 and ওয়াই ম্যাক্স ইকুয়াল টু 15.31.
Yes. Why this is the answer? Because in the question they said
Find
find
the
maxima minima of the function. So you will find maximum of the function and you will find minima of the function. So there will be two answers.